Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Do you know what it is? What was that? Hello there, it's Teacher Billy here, and welcome to your English class. What you saw at the beginning of the video is called the NATO Alphabet. First of all, I would like to talk about the history of the NATO Alphabet. The International Radio Telephony Spelling Alphabet, commonly known as the NATO Alphabet, is the most widely used radio telephone spelling alphabet. The objective of this alphabet was to ease the communications via radio or telephone. The NATO phonetic alphabet substitutes a code word for each letter of the English alphabet so that the letters and the numbers would have distinct names that would be most easily understood by those who exchange voice messages, regardless of language pronunciation differences or the quality of the communication channel. The name NATO phonetic alphabet became widespread because it was NATO allies who had spearheaded the final revision, and because the signals used to facilitate the naval communications and tactics of the US and NATO have become global. Where do we use it now? You may find the NATO alphabet in places like companies that have call centers. Also, people who work in airports, like pilots, they use the NATO alphabet to send a message. Also, the Navy. Alright, so let's start by studying the first word. The idea of this alphabet is that we take the original and we add the words. Let's start with the first one. A, Alpha. B, Bravo. C, Charlie. D, Delta. E, Echo. F, Foxtrot. G, Golf. H, Hotel. I, India. J, Juliet. K, Kilo. L, Lima. M, Mike. N, November. O, Oscar. P, Papa. Q, Quebec. R, Romeo. S, Sierra. T, Tango. U, Uniform. V, Victor. W, whiskey. X, X-ray. Y, Yankee. Z, Zulu. You might be thinking, how do I use the NATO alphabet? You take one word and use the English alphabet and the NATO alphabet. There could be problems with some letters because they tend to sound similar, but they're not the same. How do we use the NATO alphabet? So you take the original alphabet and then the NATO alphabet. You have to spell a word by using the alphabet and the NATO alphabet. What's the purpose of this? As we said at the beginning of the video, is to improve the communication. Now we can use the NATO alphabet to improve our communications. If you are telling a word and the other person doesn't understand you, you can spell the word or the words. It could be more than one. You can use the NATO alphabet by spelling and saying the word. So let's start with the first example. C for Charlie. H for hotel. A for Alpha. I for India. R for Romeo. And now the word is chair. Notice that I use the alphabet and the NATO alphabet. The words are used as a reference because there are letters that could sound similar, and instead of saying M, N, the person will spell like this, M-N. So that's a mistake, obviously, but the other person or the other customer or the pilot or the one who is calling us needs to know the correct information, and we need to spell the word in order to give the correct word or message. So the idea is that you can copy the word or the words that the other person is spelling using the NATO alphabet. That's the purpose. And believe it or not, when you are calling someone, or you are working in a call center, for example, if the customer doesn't understand you, or maybe your coworker doesn't understand what you are talking because there are difficulties in the communication. There are difficulties in the communication, yes. The only way to give the correct information is by spelling through the NATO alphabet. It's a tool. Yes, it's a tool. And it is useful. So why not? And there are companies in Costa Rica and other countries that require you to use the NATO alphabet. Okay, so be prepared. All right, let's practice. You're gonna take a piece of paper and you're gonna write the words that I am about to spell. So take a pencil and a piece of paper. My recommendation is that listen carefully and then write the letter. You are gonna write a word by listening to my spelling using the NATO alphabet. Alright, let's start. Number 1. R for Romeo. E for Echo. C for Charlie. U for Uniform. R for Romeo. R for Romeo. E for Echo. N for November. T for Tango. Number 2. M for Mike. I for India. N for November. I for India. M for Mike. I for India. Z for Zulu. E for Echo. Number 3. U for Uniform. B for Bravo. I for India. Q for Quebec. U for Uniform. I for India. T for Tango. O for Oscar. U for Uniform. S for Sierra. Number 4. V for Victor. U for Uniform. L for Lima. N for November. E for Echo. R for Romeo. A for Alpha. B for Bravo. L for Lima. E for Echo. Number 5. O for Oscar. M for Mike. N for November. I for India. P for Papa. O for Oscar. T for Tango. E for Echo. N for November. T for Tango. Very well. Now the next 5 words, I'm gonna use only the word of the NATO alphabet. I am not going to spell like the first part of the exercise using 4. I'm going to mention only the word, and you will have to listen to the word and write the letter. All right? Once again, I'm gonna use the word, I'm gonna say the word, and you're gonna write the letter for each spelling. Number 6. Ready? Bravo, Echo, November, Echo, Victor, Oscar, Lima, Echo, November, Tango. Number 7. India, November, Echo, Victor, India, Tango, Alpha, Bravo, Lima, Echo. Number 8. Uniform, November, India, Victor, Echo, Romeo, Sierra, Alpha, Lima. Number 9. Oscar, Charlie, Charlie, Uniform, Romeo, Romeo, Echo, Delta. Number 10. Papa, Romeo, Oscar, Charlie, Romeo, Alpha, Sierra, Tango, India, November, Alpha, Tango, Echo. Very good. You have finished the lesson of the NATO alphabet. You have learned a tool for job purposes. If you plan to work in a company, I'm pretty sure that you will use the NATO alphabet for your job. You have learned a tool. You have learned how to use the NATO alphabet to improve the communications. That's the goal of the NATO alphabet, to send the word or the message correctly. My recommendation is that review this lesson and learn the words of the NATO alphabet. I'm pretty sure that you will use it someday. So thank you so much for watching this lesson. I hope that you have enjoyed this lesson as much as I did. So God bless you. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.